I can hear myself, so I need that. Happy Turkey Day. Let's do our intro. Yeah, do you like what I'm doing? Please come start, man. Oh, I gotta say hi to you. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can see I've got the Twitch color, which, like I said, on the next one I'll be doing the stream again. So he's doing a looks like a drawing. Cool. Alright, so like I said, as I was saying, so yeah, they'll be playing that Twitch drop back again and everything else. But yeah, they've got this thing going, so.
Welcome back, Commander. You currently have no missions. You are near stopover, in the stopover system.
Alright, so you got a galaxy map to reset your map, or set your trees, or your routes or whatever. Alright, so. Jump. Okay, we're gonna kind of do this for a little bit, everything else, and then about 11ish, 12ish, we need to break and go to my friend's house.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Nerensis system. You are now in Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your second visit to the system. Nerensis is a Federation corporate home to nearly 252,000 souls, and is aligned to Uri Gram. Nerensis organization is the immediate power. There is a lone orbital station in the system. Fuel tanks are at 97%.
5G Corporon.
Information.
Interesting.
The Nerensis organization, Hutton 347-14 prison colony, and Hutton Orbital Truckers Cooperative are undergoing a boom. The Green Party of Samanid is enjoying a period of heightened civil liberty, and the Nerensis mob is experiencing civil unrest. This body has very large deposits of chromium at 16.9% and large deposits of iron, nickel, vanadium, molybdenum, tungsten, and antimony. Planet 2 is a notable high metal content world with an extremely high surface temperature of over 3000 Kelvin.
Yep. Like I said, I'm almost talking. I'll say after Thanksgiving. You know, it's just like last year when I was doing this training. You know, I had a guy that kept like, no, it's not Thanksgiving, it's Turkey Day. You know, you're not politically correct. You know, I'm going to report you because you're not politically correct. I'm like, whatever.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, almost asking. I say, oh, happy Thanksgiving, but to the politically correct people, happy Turkey Day. You know?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destination confirmed.
The Now, like I
Your
said, I'll
Python
stream
is
this to
traveling
about
to the 5G
12-ish.
Capricorn I system.
Yeah,
This
because
is
we're
your
supposed to be
first
there
visit
about
to
1,
the
2
system.
o'clock. And then we're going to
5G
start doing our
Capricorn I is a
Thanksgiving thing over
federation
there.
democracy of nearly 21.5
They'd already
million
called
souls,
me and it was like,
and is
are you
within
watching the
influence
Nation
of Yuri
parade?
Gram.
No, because it's the same
Green
thing every
Party of
year.
Seminit is the
Santa
immediate
Claus don't
faction.
bring me nothing.
There are 3
So it's the
orbital
same thing every
stations and
year.
2 planetary stations in this system. Information. The partnership of Stopover is experiencing civil unrest, the Green Party of Seminit is undergoing a boom, and the Death Law is enjoying a period of heightened civil liberty.
Got to the political correctly, how can
Your
a turkey be
Python is
happy
now
when
at
it's getting going to
100%
die?
fuel capacity.
Exactly. Exactly.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because if you want to be politically correct, they don't believe in death. We live forever, and we're always happy. You know, there's no pain, there's no sadness, there's no heartbreaks. They're always happy, and they're always correct. They're always right.
Telemetry obtained. Your
And the whole
Python is
world,
heading to
you know,
the
is basically
Sequences
throwing the
system.
thought around them.
This is your first visit to the system.
But yeah, they are
Sequences is a
politically
federation
happy.
democracy of well over 2.5 million souls, and is within the influence of Yuri Gram. Independence of Sequences is the controlling faction.
Fuel scooping.
There are 2 orbital stations and 9 planetary stations in this system. Information. The Wolf 918 Goldbridge Network faction is winning an election with the Cariner Electronics Inc. faction for control of Werner von Siemens settlement. The independence of Sequences and Sequences commodities are undergoing a boom. Refueled.
Okay, jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, like I said, you know, Aaron's heading out to Colonia. So I figured I'll take this guy out to Colonia. I'm talking
Your
to
Python
Colonia.
is en route to the
And then I'll
Fusang
just leave
system.
Ginny and Nug
This
in
is
the
your
double,
first
do
visit
things
to
in
the
the double.
system. Fusang is a
And
federation
like I said,
democracy
we've already got
supporting
the
over
Hutton over
4.5
out
million
there,
people,
Colonia.
and is within the
there's
influence of
Aaron.
Yuri Gram.
Happy
Liberals
Thanksgiving,
of
Aaron.
Fusang is the
But
local
it is
power.
politically correct. Happy
There is 1
Thanksgiving.
orbital station and 2
Turkey
planetary
Day.
stations in the system. Fuel reserves are at 93%. Information. The Fusang Regulatory State faction is tied in a civil war with the Phoenix Legion faction for control of Galactic Surveillance Network. The Liberals of Fusang is undergoing a boom and the Zhejiang dynasty is gearing up to expand to another system.
Drive charging.
But now, like I said, Aaron, you missed my
Fuel at
stream of the
maximum.
dogs. They're interesting dogs. And then, of course, I thought no, you was watching it. Yeah, because you told me how I was dropping frames and I was buffering. Yeah, it's very
Jump in
interesting.
progress.
And then the little
Your Python is in transit
tardigrade,
to the Koro
yeah, he
AI
basically
system.
runs you
This is
over,
your
and
first
then
visit
eats
to the
you.
system.
So at least the
Koro
tardigrade
AI
had a
is
meal for the
federation
day.
confederacy of just over 2 billion people, and is within the influence of Zachary Hudson. Crimson Phoenixes is the immediate faction.
Fuel scooping.
There are 6 orbital stations and 4 planetary stations in this system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Information. The Koro AI Jet Galactic Inc. is in a state of infrastructure failure. The Progressive Party of L639-45 is gearing up to expand to another system. And
And
the
the ones
Liberals
who
of
throw on
Fusang is
Elite
undergoing
Dangerous,
a
yes,
boom.
I'm Jenny the Nug, so throw the Nug. I'll have to get in
Refuel.
touch with Cal, because apparently my starting song to this thing doesn't play anymore. I think it got corrupted or something. I do know that I used both the Windows, Windows thingy that did all that. I also used the Google thing that everything else thought. I'm actually starting to kind of question what's the use, because I've actually had a few times where, I download something, I wanted to keep something, and both my Google Cloud Drive thingy and the Microsoft Cloud Drive, they both go to war. They're saying, no, this is not a backup file, this has to be deleted while the other one. I'm like, yes, he did, he just downloaded it. You need to save that,
Frameshift
you know?
charging.
And then Microsoft just brought out a new thing that if you get the author stack, in the author stack there is a content creator stuff that content creators can actually use to everything else. Google does not have anything like that. And since I'm paying the thing to the Microsoft thing, I actually got a part in the package to everything else.
This is your
So I'm
first
actually
visit to
thinking
the
about
system.
letting the
Outbreak
Google
is
thing
an
just
independent
drop, because at
dictatorship
this
home to
point,
7 million
you know,
souls,
between
and is
Google
aligned
and
to Zachary
Microsoft,
Hudson.
which is
The
$9,
union
that's
is the local power.
Fuel
There are
$18
three
a
orbital
month.
stations in this
They
system.
both do the same thing. They basically take a
Information.
screenshot of my computer
The
each
Silver
day.
Dynamic Interstellar is suffering from a crop blight, and the
yes, I
nationals
did.
of Alcrete and EG Union are undergoing a
I
boom.
didn't skip. Whatever. Anyway, so as I was saying, so I'm paying $18, $9 to the Microsoft thing and $9 to the Google thing. But with the Microsoft content creator thingy that's in the author suit thing, yeah, I'm actually liking what I see there. And then I like it if I like do a layout or a banner. They actually have, it's got a lockable vault that I can actually throw it in there, and then that way I never have to worry about looking for it, because unfortunately I've got so much like data basically that I've got to go through and find, okay, here's my thumbnail, here's my banner, here's my thing. But there's so many times both Google and Microsoft is like, this is what you did for today. All this other stuff, delete. You know, so I'm actually starting to question, you know, should I keep Google? Not really. You know? Whereas Microsoft, you know, they're really putting stuff out to help people who use their computer for a living and, you know, do like game streaming content stuff and everything else. I really like what Microsoft's trying to do.
Destination confirmed. Your Python
Whereas
is heading
Google-
to the Alrai sector
Google just Google.
NC-BB2-4 system. This is your first visit to the system. There is no human presence here.
No humans! Oh no!
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel.
Alright, let's see where we are. Let's see where we are. Are we still in the bottle? Yes, we're still in the bottle. Where's not half? Where am I located? You're not taking me out of the bottle, I don't understand. Alright, where is... Oh, I see what it's doing. Well, that don't make sense. Yeah, see, I need to go this way. But yet, the last one is right there. Like I said, that don't make sense. Unless that's how you get out of the bubble. Yeah, see, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm totally going. Yes, I know that's my last stop. Go back. I'm totally going this way. But instead of just having to go this way, and I guess over and out, I guess? That don't make sense. Yeah, I got 37 jumps. Like I said, that don't make sense. It's got me going sideways and then out. That don't make sense. But then again, if you're trying to make sure you got those, yeah. Alright, so let's jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So they're basically the very last stop is on the very edge of the total. We finally go outside the total, just everything else, and then I can really start scanning. And I got till January 7th, so pretty much I can scan everything. And then, like I said, we do have the Hutton Orbital
Jump in
group
progress.
out there at
Your
Colonia.
Python is heading to the Kokogina
So I'll just
system.
have to park at the
You are entering
at their
Federation
station
space.
and turn the data there.
Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. Kokogina is a Federation democracy supporting over 13 million souls, and is within the influence of Zachary Hudson. United Kokogina Future is the immediate power. There is a lone orbital station and just one planetary station in the system.
So any other kind of
36
questions?
jumps until arrival.
Information.
The Values Party of CD 46-12902 faction is losing a war with the Kokogina Jet Federal Limited faction for control of Beta Marine Staging Post.
Oh no.
The United Kokogina Future is undergoing a boom, and the Kokogina Expressways is enjoying a period of heightened civil liberty. Fuel at maximum.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is heading to the Balatu system. This is your first visit to the system. Balatu is a Federation democracy home to well over 3 million souls, and is within the influence of Zachary Hudson. Old Space Cowboys ABDE is the immediate power.
Fuel scooping.
There are 2 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations in the system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Information. The United Kokogina Future and Old Space Cowboys ABDE are undergoing a
Space
boom, and the
Cowboys.
Balatu ring is suffering from pirate attacks.
Oh, Space Cowboys.
Fuel at maximum.
It's the reason why I like this game, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that's somebody who was probably a founder, this everything else and all. And that's the thing now, is you was back then as a founder, and depending on what level you was playing at, you can actually get your name into the game, this everything else. So that's probably somebody who's like at the high level frontier, and managed to get his request to be in the game.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, yep. So, how's everybody doing today?
3, 2,
Oh yeah, kinda neat. I talked to that one person.
Telemetry obtained.
Halo sent a thing
Your
out to
Python
me
is
saying,
heading to the NALES
we've got a
system.
person who was interested
This
in
is your first
checking out
visit to the
Goosey and
system.
joining us.
NALES is a
So,
federation
early this morning when I
corporate
got
with a
up,
population
I was
of around
kinda sitting there talking.
36,500 souls, and is aligned to
So,
Zachary Hudson.
Sometime today we're going
Ordinary
to get in these
exchange is the
trailer.
controlling power. There is just one orbital station in this system. Fuel tanks at 98% capacity. Information. The independents of Hotas and Anank United Corporation are undergoing a boom. The Nornary Exchange is investing in its infrastructure, and the NALEA Gold Ring
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna go
suffering from a
explore
crop
that.
blight.
I'm going to go explore it. It's only
Refuel.
one. So let's go here and explore this. Full throttle to engines, everything to engines. So like I said, yeah, last night Halo sent a thing out to me that somebody was wanting to talk. So, well, I was kind of playing with Dark Magic and making sure Dark Magic was okay. Just everything else and all. Which I'm kind of glad the Dark Magic game developers are back to working on the game. Apparently got this Patreon thing fixed, so he was able to, start doing things again. I am now YOLO system. So I'm still technically in the bubble. And like I said, when I looked at my travel thing, the very last jump is on the very edge of the bubble before I finally go out into space. The only thing that's odd, instead of going straight up and over, no, it's got me going to the right. Going to the right of the bubble, just everything else, exiting out of the bubble there, and then the very first stop, basically, it's like right there at the edge of the bottle, going at the end, kind of. And then I'm guessing from there on, it'll have me go up, I guess. It's just kind of odd. Instead of going straight up and then over, now it's got me going to the right side, just to get out of the bubble. And now we're gonna go scan this. Like I said, that'll be extra data money to me when I get to the Colonia. A lot of these had already been scanned, so... Because there's going to be a lot of people who did just what I'm doing today, right now. Scanning everything, the little scanning everything, going out towards Colonia, and then dumping all that data into Colonia to get all that money and stuff. So... And then, like I said, we do have the Hutton group out there, Colonia. Hanky, the owner out there that runs it out there. So, like I said, Aaron, when you get out there, you want to be looking for Admiral Hanky. He's the one that runs the colonial side for Hutton out there. And I've already told him, so he's like, yeah, come on over. There's this, that, and all. So I already told him this guy's going to come out there. The Jenny will know it's going to stay in the bubble. So, South Eye's heading out to Colonia. Alright, let's drop our speed down to the 70,000 mark. Dump everything into the system so the scan will start kicking in. So... Like I said, I hope everybody's having a good day today. Do. Here's scanning. Finally, a gas giant class 2. Yeah, let's head on out.
System scan complete.
Yay, system scan done. When you get it complete, you get extra credit. You find something worth 9 of those, or an apple, you get more credit too.
Frameshift drive charging.
And like I said, a lot of this area is probably already done, so... So where are you at, Aaron?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is heading to the B914 Skopje system. You are leaving Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. This system is not populated. You are over 47.5 light years from Alpha Centauri. Fuel tanks now at 96% capacity.
Scooping complete.
13
Your
planets.
Python is now fully refueled.
EEA. Once you get below 50, you can jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do 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 do.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is heading to the EA system. You have entered Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. EA is a Federation corporate with a population of over 58,500 people, and is aligned to Zachary Hudson.
Scooping complete.
Mary Bush of Fortune and Co. is the immediate power. There are 2 orbital stations and a lone planetary station in the system. 32 jumps until arrival. Fuel tanks at 98%. Information. The Med Blue Galactic Ltd faction is losing an election with the EA Jet Public Incorporated faction for control of Crown installation.
Got Bell Colony out here. So I'm just gonna keep going. Like I said, it's just a lot of these have already been scanned already by other people. You get more money when you find stuff that's not been scanned at all, or not discovered, or
From
not.
Pirate Hominid Monkeyman, I have you now.
That's
Warning,
fine.
interdiction attempt by pirate detected. Your Python has left Super Cruise in the vicinity of Star EA. From Pirate Hominid Monkeyman, what do you carry, I wonder? Hominid Monkeyman is fair game. From Pirate
Scan 'em.
Hominid Monkeyman, no cargo. Waste of time.
Found that node activating. There it is. I don't have nothing set up right. Yeah, beam laser, multi-cannon. Holding the controllers. Oh, you know why? There, now it's set, right? Now it's set, right? There, now I can jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, because like I said, dude, that's the reason why I like flying the Python. He's got basically 4 mediums up on top, but then on the bottom you've got a large on the bottom with everything else. So I can kind of defend myself quite a bit. It's just right now my large has a mining
Your
laser.
Python is in transit to the Med system. This is your first visit to the system. Med is a Federation corporate supporting over 4.5 million souls, and is aligned to Zachary Hudson. Med Blue Galactic Ltd is the immediate power. There are 3 orbital stations and a lone planetary station in the system. Information. The Med Independence faction will soon be tied in a war with the Mary Bush of Fortune and Co faction for control of Reynolds Relay. The Med First and Med Blue Galactic Ltd are undergoing a boom. The EA Jet Public Incorporated is electing new leaders, and the Med Brothers is enjoying a period of heightened civil liberty.
I got
Your
3
Python is now at
screamers.
100% fuel capacity.
Oh, this must be a new streamer. I've never seen her before. Yeah, this is a new streamer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Rena. Did you enjoy the view of my chest? I wasn't looking at your chest, I was looking at your eyes.
Yeah, finally kind of good. We got a new streamer. So I'll do a follow.
That's fun. Okay. Okay, that's correct. Well,
I like her avatar. It's kind of like a blonde head type avatar, just everything else. But she's doing the same thing as Karina Kitty does, because her little avatar thingy. Which, yeah, like I said, it seems to be a trend lately, ladies and gentlemen. It's everything else. It's a trend, making these little avatars and streaming, and then makes you wonder, what do they really look like? Fat old guys. So now we have the new streamer, so
Frameshift
I'll
charging.
have to jump on Naughty Jinx and a follow, just everything else. Right now she's streaming the one game that End of the Fire is working on.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Destination confirmed. Your Python
In
is
fact,
traveling
let me
to the
do that.
course
When we
via sector
start up the next one,
DL-YD127
I'm going to jump
system.
over to my other channel
You
real
have left
quick,
Federation space.
so I can get Into the Fire.
This is
Into
your
the
first
Fire now
visit to
that
the system.
we've got a new streamer
There
streaming
is
the
no
game.
human presence here. Current location is over 36.5 light years from home.
Complete. Fuels
Fuel reserves at 97%
Alright,
capacity.
give me another lady, I need to take care of this. Do my moderator
Refuel.
job. Deer attack. Shh. Why is the Discord open? No, it's not. Get on the Discord. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, just hold on. Oh, Dashlane's updating? What's Dashlane doing? Oh, they're getting rid of the desktop app, and it's going to become part of your browser now. That's interesting. So everything's updating. Imagine that. Yeah, send that to, get everything else. Send that, share that. It's Russian, I can't understand. I only know redneck English. Hi, welcome to the stream.
You wouldn't lie to me. Well, yeah, I wish I could go
That's,
there with you.
She might not see it.
Stop working and just enjoy the paradise of my own with beautiful women. Oh, let's.
She's got a nice voice.
So you like women? I like you too, Loki, but I must remain here and take care of my own.
Yeah, so finally she is concentrating on the story. So I'm gonna go ahead and just close that out. I had let into the fire know that someone else is streaming his game, so he's gonna be all excited. Just everything else. Close that out, close that out. Let's go back to live stream. Good game, bro. Oh, thank you. I'm from Kazakhstan. Like I said, I've got their dead redneck English. But happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so that's now set. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you saw there, yes, I'm one of Gushi's moderators to everything else. So when we get new streamers and all the people who's interested in Gushi's platform, yeah, I'm one of the ones that will try to help you out, try to help you understand if it's a good platform or not. So, and like I said, I enjoy Gushi's platform, and then any tips I get, all that goo, yeah, there's no percentage fee at all. Where other ones you go to, there's like, a 7%. So whatever goo you get, you're not getting the whole tip. Because some sites get told as much as like 15% out of that. So, when you get a tip, guess what? You're going to lose some of that because it's going to, whatever site you're streaming to. And no, we don't do that. Whatever tips you get, that's yours. But then, do you throw one that you use like PayPal or like, I use PayPal. Yeah, there is that transferring fee or whatever they call it. Just everything else, I think it's like 3%, I think. Just everything else, that's the only percentage lodge you'll get. Anything else, no. Because I know one site, they pull like 15% percentage, just everything else. I forget, they go through a bank, and the bank pulls like 10% percentage. So that's right there, 15 and 25. That's 25% right there. You know, going out of your tit or going out of your tits to everything else. The authority usually see that. We don't do that. The only loss you'll take is whatever, you know, bank system that you're using that might charge a, you know, percentage for doing that. That's the only loss you might, you know, you'll get.
3, 2, 1.
Jump in
Whee!
progress. Your Python is heading to the Deku system. You are entering Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. Deku is a Federation corporate supporting around 6.5 billion people, and is within the influence of Zachary Hudson. Collective of independent agents is the controlling power.
Complete.
There are 2 orbital stations and 3 planetary stations in the system. You have 29 jumps left.
29 jumps left
Information.
on out of the bottle.
The collective of independent agents is gearing up to expand to another system.
Now, any of those kind of questions,
Fuel
yeah,
at
please do
maximum.
ask. I'm always watching our chat boxes. Plus, watching the stream of Taguchi to see if anyone needs help or whatever. That's what I do here.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, like I said, kind of Ned, we've got a new streamer who's came in. Later on, I'll have to check Discord and see if she's got a Discord thingy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's already 11:20 already. I need to
Jump in
hurry up.
progress. Your Python is heading to the brand
So that
system.
Nietzsche crate should be going
You are
now.
leaving Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. This system is not populated.
Not
Fuel
populated.
tanks are now at 99%.
System scan complete.
Oh, that was quick.
Fuel scooping
Refuel.
complete.
That was quick. I wonder if I'll get it to the last stop. Like I said, the very last one is on the very edge of the tunnel, going out of the tunnel before it starts heading towards Colonia. See how far I can get before 12. Like I said, that's 12 o'clock. I'll have to break and go get ready, did everything else. So I gotta deal with that by 1. And that's pretty much probably gonna be the only stream today.
3, 2, 1.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the core SYS Sector ON-TB3-6 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Do 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 do.
You have 27 jumps left.
27.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
That's fast.
Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel.
Tati's sector. I don't know why I want to say Tati's. I don't know why, but it just looks like it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do 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 do.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is heading to the Puppet Sector DL-YD116 system. This is your first visit to the system. 26 jumps to go.
I only got 4 streamers now.
System scan complete.
Maximum fuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, security's streaming. Gotta say hi to her. Ah, she's doing her setup. Yeah, she's doing her setup. Alright, so like I said, we got Cuties training today. We've got a news trainer today. We got Train Study, who's making a cartoon or a he's a drawer. He makes drawing stuff, just everything else. Like, let me do something real quick. Let me double check something. I want to see. That's with my Discord. Oh, there's Niskushi. Hi, Niskushi. Alright, so no question. Alright, let's go. And I can take care of that later. Yeah, I'll take care of that later. Alright, let's jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's what I do to a living. It's a fun job.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the L190-21 system. You have entered Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. L190-21 is a Federation corporate home to over 107 million people, and is within the influence of Felicia Wintus. Minutemen is the controlling faction. There are 5 orbital stations and 3 planetary stations in the system. 25 jumps left. Information. The collective of independent agents is gearing up to expand to another system, and the Minutemen is undergoing a boom.
The Minuteman.
Your Python is now fully refueled.
Frameshift drive charging.
So like I said, then if there's any questions, please do ask. And again, happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day. So, hi everybody.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Meekir system. This is your second visit to the system. Meekir is a Federation corporate home to over 1.5 million souls, and is aligned to Felicia Wintus. Minutemen is the local power. There are 4 orbital stations and 1 planetary station in the system. Information. The Minutemen is undergoing a boom.
He's gonna boom out of
now
here.
at maximum fuel capacity.
Got a boom going out here. When you hear that, yeah, that means trading. Well, it's hard to see if you're chasing them.
Frameshift drive charging.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the LFT-628 system. You are leaving Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. There is no human presence here.
No
You
human.
have 23 jumps until arrival.
Fuel scooping.
Star B is notable,
Scan.
with an unusually high average density.
To that,
As you can see,
after
it
then in
emits
this
an orange
game,
red light.
was promising game that the development took too long. Felt more
Refuel.
like a engine than rather than a game. Yeah, I think so too. You know. But then again, you gotta figure, you know, come next spring, I thought you'd be getting Space Lake Steinway. But yeah, you're right. I mean, both this game and Star Citizen, they both came to Kickstarter, and I was doing both of them, just everything else, because I was kind of looking forward to both of them. But sadly, like I said, Star Citizen is still technically in beta and barely playable on my computer. Whereas this one, yes, it's out of data, but you know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I really don't play it too much, unfortunately. This is the only time I really play it, is when we're doing the exploration stuff. Just to see what the game,
3,
what the game can create.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is heading to the Umbrella system. You are now in Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. Umbrella is a Federation corporate of over 12 million people, and is aligned to Felicia Wintus.
fuel scooping.
Minutemen is the immediate faction.
Fuel
There are
scooping.
3 orbital stations and a single planetary station in this system. Fuel reserves at 96% capacity.
That's on the plate when they
Lieutenant
added
Commander.
planets. Probably been
Information.
100 to
The
200 years.
Umbrella Inc. faction
Most
is
of the time
ahead
I
in
was
an election
bored.
with the Tiger
I was
Traders
kind of learning to
faction for
fly,
control
etc.
of Ballard
But flying
Orbital.
encounters felt like
The
all the
Minutemen is
same,
undergoing
all
a
too
boom.
easy. Yeah, it does.
Refuel.
You know. Now, well, then I take it back. Some people actually had a hard time figuring out the game and getting the hang of the flight mechanics. Whereas me, I've been playing flight simulators for a very long time. Yeah, my family's on my dad's side's all Air Force, so we had a lot of, like flight simulator type stuff, just everything else. We actually had one computer in our house, literally dedicated to flight simulator type games, that and all that we would play and have fun with. But yeah, I've had some people saying that they could never get the hang of it, and others like me, now it was easy. Not too hard at all. Then I got one friend that tried this game in VR. Yeah, he actually got sick. He got motion sickness and then kicked all his lunch out.
3, 2,
He actually got motion sickness.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is heading to the Puppet Sector LC-VB2-6 system. You are no longer in Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. This system is not populated. 21 jumps remaining.
system scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Your
Now my
Python
question is,
now
will I
fully
get to
refueled.
8412? He's got 20-some jumps left. See, I just love that sector. Why is it not going to do these loot rounds? I just love that sector.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because that's why sometimes I don't understand what's this navigation system in this game. It makes you do this weird zigzag crap instead of just a straight line go. Nope.
4, 3,
Straight line.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is en route to the Puppet Sector LC-VB2-5 system. This is your first visit to the system. You are over 64.5 light years from Alpha Centauri. You have 20 jumps remaining.
20 jumps. And it's
scan
11:30.
complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel.
Yeah, and they're going back into that sector. So I don't know.
Frameshift drive charging.
La 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 la.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is
Well,
traveling to
name
the Puppet Sector
55, what other games
LC-BV2-1
are you
system.
interested in?
This is your first visit to the system. 19 jumps remaining.
19.
Fuel levels at 97% capacity.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Yeah,
Fuel at maximum.
Well, they're going to add the planetaries, because now you can land on planets and fight these little drone things, which is kind of annoying as hell to fight. Just everything else. That's really the only new one, just everything else and all. Because that's what Horizon was all about. Adding the planetary stuff so you can land on planets and all. So... But I mean, dogfights? No, not really. Still the same dogfight mechanics. Now I will say that also in Horizon, in the bigger ships like the Anaconda, the Clippers, you've got these little fighter ships, so you can actually carry fighter ships now.
Obtained.
And if you've got a friend that's flying with you, they can actually jump in that fighter ship and fly instead of having an NDC control it and get killed. No, you can have your friend fly in. Then when you get into battle, your friend quickly jumps into the fighter ship and takes off, and then can fly beside you to help to protect you.
Maximum fuel.
So that's pretty cool to see little fighter ships. So, did that answer your question?
Frameshift drive charging.
So they've got little fighter ships that are interesting now. So now the missions are still generated the same way. Mission generation still no different. And then you got your other one where you got these tourist ships that you create, and then you take these people to different areas of space and you know, go tourist traveling. Because you're a gigantic Greyhound bus, basically.
Supporting around 9.5 million people, and is allied with Felicia Wintus. Side Legion is the controlling power. There are 3 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations in the system. Information. The Side Legion is undergoing a boom. Maximum fuel.
Yeah, it says 11:35. How many more jumps I've got? 17. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get to the end of my route in time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I got to be leading about 12. I got to deal with that by 1. And like I said, that's what the only stream for the day. That's everything else.
4, 3, 2.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Narita system. This is your first visit to the system. Naritas is a Federation corporate home to well over 818,000 people, and is within the influence of Felicia Wintus. Federal Liberal Command is the local faction. There are 3 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations in the system. Information. The Federal
I guess they
Liberal
didn't add
Command is
anything
investing
too
in its
drastic.
infrastructure.
Which they would need the offline with modding. Skyline in space
Refuel.
would have been awesome with no diverse mission cutting off difficulties. Exactly. Well, I think what it was they didn't want modders to come in and quote unquote mess up the game for some reason. You know, because I mean, in a way, yes, you can control the game, but not way like moderators or mods can do. That's everything else. You know, they still want to keep the mods out because they think that will break the gain engine kind of. But in another way where you get these crews like me, I'm part of the Hutton little taste truckers. When you go in, and yeah, it's kind of the game grind, like the one area that we was basically trying to take over. So I was literally going in there like 12 hours a day, just kind of keep the place protected, that's everything else, and trying to, keep the other group that was called the Goldfingers, that's everything else. And I don't know why when I see that and hear them, they remind me a bunch of like James Bond, that one movie, the Goldfinger. For some reason I see them, so they come in with this like British accent, that's everything else. I think we finally just called it quits because we just couldn't, take over the system. And he do it like we start to take over, and then the game would just dump everything on us and just basically annihilate all of us. So we really couldn't take over the system. And then others, no, we had no trouble taking over and turning it into a Hudson little area. No trouble at all.
Progress. Your Python is traveling to the Al-Qayyumah system. This is your first visit to
and then
the
the
system.
thing I'm doing today is we've got another battle called Colonia.
Population of over
That's everything
48,000
else.
people.
And he's on his way
Federal
out there, so I'm taking this guy out
Federal
there.
Liberal Command is the local faction. There are 2 orbital stations
The
in
only
the
other
system.
thing is, like I said, if you go out there and you're not doing your engineering, no, don't go out there. Don't go to
The
Colonia.
Al-Qayyumah
Because all your
Independence
engineering is
faction
here
is
in the
tied in a war
bubble.
with the Lubadra organization faction for control of Dushan General Monolith. The Federal
Yeah.
Liberal Command is investing in its infrastructure.
Because there's no engineers out there. So if
Fuel
you're trying to
at
do
maximum.
engineer stuff, no, you need to do it here. There's no engineers out there.
Frameshift drive charging.
And pretty much whatever you take with you, that's what you got out there. Now, granted, out there, then what I've seen is mostly mining stuff, where you're going to be a miner. Yeah, you go out there and be a miner. This ship is actually not a mining ship. Just that I used to go mining.
Destination
But it's also a
confirmed.
deep space
Your
explorer.
Python is in transit to the Kunapu system. This is your first visit to the system. Kunapu is a federation corporate of just over 551,000 people, and is within the influence of Felicia Wintus. Naritas Ltd is the immediate power. There are 2 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations in the system. Fuel levels are now at 99%. Information. The Progressive Party of Grendel faction is tied in a war with the Chilasu Interstellar faction for
Yeah, there's a
control
war
of
right
Naguchi
here.
Prospect. The Naritas Ltd is undergoing a boom.
So it's going
Fuel
under
at
a boom, even
maximum.
though there's a war going on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, so it's 11:40. How many more jumps I've got? 14. Not sure if it'll get out of the bubble in time before I got a lead. Yeah, engineering, etc., space up things off a little, I guess. But was it actually you need to grind up to get better stuff? Exactly.
Telemetry obtained.
Like I'm technically
Your
a king
Python
on
is
the
in
Empire
transit to the
side,
Pleiadian
but
system.
on the Federation side,
This is your
I'm
first
just a
visit to
lieutenant
the system.
commander. Because I was the other
Pleiadian is a
thing.
federation
So
corporate
many
home
people
to
are
just
basically
over
coming into the game,
281,000
fast
people,
grinding
and is within the
the,
influence of Felicia Wintus.
fast
Federal
grinding the
Liberal
ranks
Command
and
is the
stuff.
controlling power. There are 3 orbital stations and 1 planetary station in the system. You are nearly 95.5 light years from Alpha Centauri. You have 13 jumps remaining. Fuel reserves now at 97%, Lieutenant Commander.
See, Lieutenant Commander.
Information. The Pleiadianus Inc. faction is losing a civil war with the Democrats of Pleiadianus faction for control of Jacobi Lab. The Naritas Ltd and Federal Liberal Command are undergoing a boom, and the Mafia of Pleiadianus is experiencing civil unrest. Maximum fuel.
So as I was saying, yeah, I'm basically an Empire. I'm the king on the Empire side, but on the Federation, I'm the Lieutenant Commander. Just everything else. But yeah, on the grind thing, Yeah, just one day they had a bunch of people coming in and was just basically fast leveling their ranks and everything else. And yeah, as people will tell you, Frontier don't like you fast grinding. You know, if you make too much credits or you fast grind or something, Frontier will come in and basically almost turn the thing off so you can't really use it no more. But then you gotta find another way to, keep playing the game and keep grinding up in the game. Because Frontier just, like, oh, you make too much money, nerfs. Oh, you're fast leveling, nerfs. Oh, this weapon's too powerful, nerfs. That's one reason why I kind of stopped playing the game. It was like every single time I found a way to kind of play the game and show off the game, nerfs. You know, I'm like, okay, so why keep trying to show this game when they're just, constantly doing that?
Frameshift drive charging.
And to play X-Doors Foundation. I think I have. You know, I think I only got like the demo of it or the beta of it. I never got too far in the game.
Telemetry obtained.
But I think
Your
I
Python
have.
is in transit to the Papa Sector EQ-YB3 system. You have left Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. There is no human presence here.
Oh no humans.
You are now nearly 99 light years from Alpha Centauri.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
And yeah, I think I have. I'm 12 jumps away.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is en route to the Ushley system. You are entering Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander.
See, I'm back in
This is your
Federation
first
space.
visit to the system. Ushley is a Federation corporate of nearly 77,000 souls, and is aligned to Felicia Winthus. Federal Liberal Command is the controlling power. There are 2 orbital stations and a lone planetary station in the system. You are over 101 light years from home. 11 jumps remaining.
11
Information.
jumps.
The Ushley Jet Galactic Holdings faction is tied in a civil war with the unified Ushley faction for control of Forfait Bastion. The Naritas Ltd and Federal Liberal Command are undergoing a boom. Main sequence Star A is notable, with an unusually high average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light. Planet A1 is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 3000 Kelvin. Your Python is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Excellent, Act 2 is
Telemetry
fun,
obtained.
lots of different stuff.
Your Python is
You
in
can build
transit
your
to
own
the
little
Parta
entire
system.
space station,
This is
mining
your
stuff,
first visit to the
your own
system.
space army, take over the
Parta is
system,
a
etc.
Federation corporate
And that
supporting
authority
well
which
over
you,
24.5
you
million
could
people,
ignore.
and
Oh,
is contested
cool.
by multiple powers. Federal Liberal Command is the immediate faction. There are 3 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations in the system. Information. The new Parta Labor and Federal Liberal Command are undergoing a boom.
Now, like I
Fuel
said, I
at
think I
maximum.
have played it. I just didn't really get into it too much. But then again, look at the games I played. You know, I played everything from World of Warcraft to StarCraft to World of Tanks, World of Ships. I played a lot of games. A lot of them I still kind of play, but I'm only playing it because, like Star Trek, I still play Star Trek Online. They've got an event going on where you get a little dog. Just unlocked it today, so...
Frameshift drive charging.
And then, like I said, my problem is I run 2 channels. I got one channel which is this side, which is not good Doy side, and then I got a bad Doy side or a naughty Doy side. you know, that I also run and look at and do things.
3, 2,
You just between the two of them.
Destination confirmed.
I used to
Your
play
Python
War
is
Thunder.
traveling to the
I kind of got burned out by War
LT-3010
Thunder.
system.
Because
You
like I
have
said, I had a
left
friend of mine who was
Federation space.
always,
This
you
is your
know,
first visit
wanted
to
to
the
stream
system.
this to everything else. And one time
This
he
system
actually
is
streamed
not
like
populated.
10 hours of that.
You have 9 jumps
You
to
know,
go.
and then he's like, no, we got to do another 10 more hours. No, I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
Refuel.
I'm like, no, we can do another 10 more hours. So I kind of got burned out of War Thunder. And the same thing with Warframes. I used to play Warframes, just everything else. I kind of got burned out playing it. 'Cause that's my other issue. You know, if I play a game too much, just everything else, unless it's something interesting that I'm really liking, most games, you know, I play for a few hours and I get bored of it. I start falling asleep and get burned out. And I'm like, okay, time for something else.
frameshift drive.
So most games nowadays, I only play it. There's like an event going on or something interesting. Like here, and one of the other reason why I came back here, when you do these community events now, community event gives you rewards now. Just recently they gave
Destination
a
confirmed.
missile rack
Your
that could be
Python is
used
en route
against
to the
third gods to do damage to
LT-3013
third
system.
gods.
You are leaving Federation
So
space.
these community events
This is your
give
first visit to
rewards
the
now.
Fuel levels now at 97%. Lieutenant Commander.
If they can just make that stuff account wide, you know, that'd be great then.
Fuel scooping complete.
You know,
Fuel at maximum.
that's the
0
only other
out of
thing.
23
You go
bodies
do
have
those
been scanned.
events, it's unlocked to that character. So if you want to put it on another character that you have on another account, nope. Elite Dangerous don't believe in doing that. They want you to go out and do, you know, different accounts and play the game under different platforms. So if you unlock something, it's not account wide. It's only for that character.
Frameshift drive charging.
Whereas other games, you unlock something, it's account wide. So those kind of games I don't mind doing. So I'll do those events, unlock whatever it is that's going, and then boom, got my account wide thing toy to play with.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Hyades Sector EM-KB9-2 system. You have left Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel tanks now at 98% capacity.
Alright, I've got 10 more minutes and then I have to quit and get ready to go to my friend's house for Thanksgiving.
Scooping complete.
Your Python is now fully refueled.
I got 7 jumps. Can I make it before I got a lead? Can I make it before I
Frameshift
lead?
drive charging.
And then we'll technically be on the edge of the Doddle, going out of the Doddle towards Colonia.
Four, three, two, one.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is heading to the Hyades Sector EM-KB9-3 system. This is your first visit to the system.
System scan complete.
Oh, one's
Fuel at maximum.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging.
La 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 la. Yeah, the great thing they dropped in the check on Elite Dangerous. Have a great day. Yeah, you too. And that's a politically correct Happy Turkey Day. But yeah,
Three, two, one.
I know I play a lot of games.
Telemetry
Most of them
obtained.
are, you know,
Your
because I'm
Python
working on
is
that
heading to the
game,
Hyades
and there's
Sector
events in there to play.
GH-KB9-3 system. This is your first visit to the system. 5 jumps remaining.
5 jumps left. Can I get it?
Maximum fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
La 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 la.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Hyades Sector GH-KB9-2 system. This is your first visit to the system. 4 jumps remaining.
4 jumps
Fuel
left.
levels are at 98% capacity.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel. Star B is notable, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. Brown
We gotta
dwarf C
jump,
is
we're not gonna
uncommon
let the
and
thing
notable,
finish.
with an unusually high solar radius at 0.25 times sols.
Because we're now 11:55. We've got 2 more jumps. And then I need to jump off here and go to my little Thanksgiving party thingy. Oh, they would say the holodroid
Your
girls
Python is
are
en
your
route to the call
favorite.
285 Sector BA-EB13-1 system.
Guess probably the
Arrival
blue-head
star
one.
is not scoopable. This is your first visit to the system. You have 3 jumps until arrival.
System scan complete.
Scan done. No gainer! But then again, you know, we've got some that's got green hair, some that's got purple hair. Never seen a polka dot hair girl, so who knows, maybe one day.
Frameshift drive.
Maybe one day we'll get a polka dot girl. There was one girl that used to get dressed up in like a cow outfit and just everything else and all. She had like white hair. Just thought all that she kind of wore a cow outfit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dude, that
Telemetry obtained.
she don't stream
Your
anymore.
Python is in transit to the Nogambe system. You are now in independent space.
Yeah, we're
This
in
is your
independent
first visit to
space.
the system. Nogambe is an independent corporate of just over 4 million souls, and is within the influence of Felicia Wintus. Nogambe Blue Dynamic PLC is the immediate faction. There are 2 orbital stations and a single planetary station in the system.
I'm guessing that's
You
not
have 2
fuel
jumps to
scootable.
go.
Because I can't scoot off the
Information.
thing.
The Pidana Independence faction will soon be tied in an election with the workers of Nogambe Free faction for control of Svavarsin orbital. The Nogambe Blue Dynamic PLC is undergoing a boom.
Frameshift drive charging.
2 jumps left until we're finally out of here. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be on the edge of the dottle, getting ready to go out of the dottle towards Colonia. So, and I've got 11:57, so I am pushing to my 12
Jump in
o'clock
progress.
time.
Your Python is heading to the Sokoju system. This is your first visit to the system. Sokoju is an independent corporate supporting well over 60.5 million souls, and is aligned to Felicia Wintus. Sokoju Universal Interstellar is the immediate power.
Fuel scooping.
There are 4 orbital stations in this system. 1 jump remaining.
Complete.
Maximum fuel.
1 jump remaining.
Frameshift drive
This is the
charging.
final jump. We're pretty much on the edge of the dottle. So as soon as we jump, we'll take a look.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the HIP 39908 system. This is your first visit to the system. HIP 39908 is an independent feudal with a population of well over 56,500 souls, and is allied with Felicia Wintus.
Fuel
Riders of the Void is the controlling power. There are 2 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations
Yeah,
in
that's
the
kind of like the
system.
Python.
complete.
That time I
Information.
did multi-touch shit
The
that
cooperative of Wari is in
mining,
retreat and the riders of the
fighting,
void is gearing
cargo
up to
hauling.
expand to another system.
Yeah, I enjoyed the shit.
Your Python is now fully refueled.
So we're now outside of space, basically. As you can see, we're on the edge of space to everything else. But again, I don't understand that. We're told that they're going to Colonia. Colonia, I believe, is over this way. Yeah, it is. It's over this way where Colonia is. But instead, it's having us go, instead of going up and over, like, this way and then like this way. In fact, I love my X-Lit, so yes, I had a thingy. So, instead of going this way and then this way, now instead it's having us go this way for some reason, and then I'd guess up, I guess. So, which is very odd, just everything else and all. So yeah, I think this is X-Lit. It's one reason why I like X-Lit. It's got a good photo thing, I can take good photos, just everything else. But also, I can also write on it. Most other software, Streamlabs, ODS, all of them, can't do that. Need those space things, gates like a Babylon or something? Yeah, pretty much. Did well consider how little their budget was. Exactly. Well, that's the thing now. You take a look. Yeah, this is the whole entire Milky Way, the whole Milky Way galaxy. In total, with all, I think there's 10,000 people playing it now, 20,000 people. We've only scanned 2% of that. All these little blocks here you see, those are the places that I bookmarked because I went out there to something and scanned something that and all. Basically right after Christmas, our New Year's fun, we do this tour of the galaxy type thing, where we basically race up to Eagle Point and get everything else. I have never been able to make it up there. I always take a lot of ship damage, a lot of other issues, that's everything else. The Sagittarius A, I've been out there 3 times, the Sagittarius A, and came back to the bottle with no issues, that's everything else. But the other one, no, it's each time we try to go up here to Eagle Point here, I never make it out there. I take just too much damage, and then on that, you're on a timer. They basically do this thing, this everything else, and you have to basically run. Sadly, the ones got the, like the Guardian droids, Anacondas, yeah, because they've got the biggest engine, the best speed, that everything. They had no issue getting out there. But if you're flying like me, a lot of times I go there with a medium-sized class ship. No, I never make it out there. They could move that more closer to the center. The more challenging game becomes. Enemies attacking you, economic scores. Exactly. Because like I said, you see, that there's the bottle. That's how big the bottle is, as you can see. So you got all of these controlling actions, that's everything else, and most people really don't realize that there's something outside. Now they get in there, they join a side, they go to the Federation rank, Independent rank, Empire rank. They don't realize that there's other things to do in the game. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that there, all those colors, that's nicknamed the bottle. Because you got all of these controlling factions. Most people don't realize that there's other things to kind of go out and do. So, well, anyway, I need to jump off. It's 12:02. That's everything else. So I need to jump off here, get ready. I got to be over at my friend's house by 1. So, there's that. I need to do my ending. Happy Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll probably be back on sometime tomorrow, but I'm not sure what time, because I'm going to be spending the night over there and kind of chilling out over there. So, I'll be back sometime tomorrow. So, you all have a happy Thanksgiving. I'll see everyone later. Here's my ending. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Seth on the another question Junior. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on that follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and to come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. And again, like I said, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye now.